Hello everyone, I'm Lynette and this is Charmed Grammy Crochet, and this is the dining room today. Again, I missed the yarn room too. Maybe tomorrow or the next video. Thanks for joining me, even if it's in the dining room and not the yarn room. The yarn room is a really cool room, but I work downstairs. The yarn room is upstairs, and I work down here, and all of my stuff is down here when I'm crocheting. Well, most of this is on its way upstairs, but right now it's not upstairs. But my husband is, it's that time of day, he's sleeping. He's napping after work, so this is a good time for me to make a video because I was out and about all day and I did not have time to make it earlier. I had an appointment to get my car repaired, and then I did some yarn therapy, shopping therapy. What does Rose call it? Retail therapy. That's the words I'm looking for. So thanks for joining me. As I said, this will be Charm Chatter, I believe number 161, because yesterday I was wrong. I think yesterday was 160. 161 or 162, I don't know. It'll be right in the description, or in the title. And let's see, what do I have to talk to you about today? So first of all, a couple of you very astute people out there noticed that yes, I do have pink in the back of my hair. I should have brushed it before. But back here, if you can, let's see if I can pull it the right way. I did put some color in the back. I'll show it to you this way. I hope you can see, because obviously I can't see what you can see, but just it's underneath at the bottom. I have been wanting to do something like that for years, and I have been too chicken. And finally the other day I just said I'm doing it. My hair is long. Normally I don't keep my hair this long. And I thought, I'm going to do it. And if I don't like it, it'll mostly get cut out when I get my hair cut. You know, just cut it and get my hair, you know, get it cut out. But it's a washout. So I really didn't think or wasn't sure if it would stay in my hair because I have no color. My color is no color. And so a lot of dye won't even stick in my hair. So I was really surprised that this washout stuff stayed in. It's been washed once or twice already, and it's so far so good, right? Oh, there, you can see it really well. I will do it again when this washes out. I would like to try, they have it, the permanent in other colors besides the red. I've only seen it in red, and this is supposed to be dark hair. It's really vibrant red. That's called Midnight Ruby. But the paler your hair, it washes it out, just like, you know, add white to pink and what do you get? I mean, add white to red, you get pink. Well, that's what you get. This is the color that I ended up with, and I really love it, except I'm sad that I don't have a little more showing through in here. Now I'm messing with it. It's going to get all dry, but and stick to my staticky. But I would like a little bit more here. I don't want it on top. I just want it a little more here. Chloe did the dyeing for me, and Amanda was the supervisor. She supervised, and Chloe did the dyeing. But I was afraid of it being too close to my face, but I think like right here I need just a few of these strands in here to show some pink, so it's more around my face. So anyway, enough of the hair. That's enough of that. I do appreciate you noticing, and I too totally love it, and I will do it again. I really would love to try lavender. They have a deep purple, which would be then lavender on me, I think, and they have a blue, which would be paler blue on me. In the permanent colors of the same dye. But like I said, they only had the red in the washout at the store I was at. So I'll be really interested to see if they have the purple, because, you know, that's my favorite color, and I kind of would like to try purple. And if I like it, then I would maybe do more permanent so it wouldn't wash out. But I don't know. I don't know about putting the chemicals in my hair. I don't like to do that either. So, okay, now that really and truly is enough about the hair. So I did finish all of my calendar whips. I think I showed them all to you. Maybe not the last. Did I bring it down? Oh goodness. Oh, yes I did. I showed you one of, I wasn't done with the one on the mile a minute. So I think I showed you the variegated one, but not the colored one with the colored center, solid center. So this is the variegated center one. And maybe I have showed you that one. And then this is the solid center, same colors, just solid center with the variegated on the outside. It's not, when the variegated's on the outside, it's not as noticeable. I like this way because you can see the stitch pattern better, you know, in the center of the strip. But in this one, you know, you see the colors of the variegated better. You just don't get the stitch pattern as well. So, you know, I guess it depends on what you like. I like the color, but I like seeing the stitch pattern too. So that's why I decided to do both. Now, you know, now that I figured out it works out and I should just trust Jayda and Stitches. This is a Jayda and Stitches Mad Mile a Minute. So I did want to show you that. I'm going to take pictures of it and post it on my Facebook page. I've been meaning to do that and just haven't done it yet, so that's why these are still down here. All my three are gonna get pictures on the Facebook pages today. So I went to Dollar Tree the other day. Just popped in. I was looking for, I was going to go to Target, and Dollar Tree in this one shopping center is very close. And I'm like, oh, I'll stop in that Dollar Tree. I just want to see if they have any yarn. And lo and behold, they really did. They did not have the cotton yarn that I bought the other day. And I still haven't worked with it. And I put it somewhere when I was cleaning up, and I can't remember where I put it, but I wanted to try it so I could give you guys a little review of it, and I forgot. I can't find it. It's in one of my whip bags. I'll find it soon, I'm sure. Then I'll do what I had promised and make something out of it. But what I did find there was 3 colors of this. It's called Crafter's Square. It's an acrylic. They're small skeins. They are, well, this isn't too bad. This is these are 220 yards in this acrylic. It reminds you of the old Red Heart, you know, when it wasn't so soft. I would hope that it would soften up. It's, you know, it's acrylic. I'm not seeing where it says what, I mean, it looks like a thin 4 to me. It's not giving me a weight. Just that it's 100 grams, 220 yards, 100% acrylic. And it says use a 5mm needles or a size 8 6mm crochet hook. And I got these 3 colors, which they do not have a name on here for the color. I figured some Christmas craft item, not wearable, I don't think. But next year for Christmas, maybe I'll make something out of them. There's a lot of yardage though, so for $1, that's kind of a good amount of yardage. I was impressed with that. They also had this Just yarn. That's a Premier yarn. Really soft. You guys, this is really soft. This is chunky. And they had, this one does tell you the colors. This one is white and this one is cream. In the store it was, I thought they were the same color, but they, as you can see, are not. It was just the lighting under the shelves where I was pulling it out. I didn't even, pardon me, didn't even realize they were 2 different colors. But these are also 100% acrylic. There's 82 yards, 75 meters. It's a number 5. And I bought 3. Like I said, I thought they were all white, so 1 white and 2 cream. And my original thought on buying these is, I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to touch on myself, feel them, maybe play with them a little. These are really soft, and this is, I like, it's very scarfable. They only had these 2 colors in the white, in the chunky though, or I would have bought the other colors to show you. Then they had this. Oh, this is the same label as this, but this one only has 127 meters, or 127 yards, where this one has 220 yards. They're the same yarn. I don't know why. I don't know why there's a small ball and a big ball, both for the same $1. Not sure about that. Then they had, I got all these different colors of the Just Yarn worsted. Denim is this color. These are 131 yards, and it's a 4-weight, and that's 120 meters, and they're all worsted weight. So I've got the denim, the chocolate, oh, here it is, stormy, burgundy, pumpkin, and golden. One of the reasons that I bought these, again, they feel to me like the basics yarn, but that's a Lion brand yarn, I think. Basics, isn't it? What's Premier's? I know they're soft. Some of the colors softer than others. Definitely scarfable. Definitely hattable. I would, have no problem wearing them. These, oh, whoop, well, there goes that one. These I would not wear. I mean, maybe after it's washed, I would want to wear it, but not before it's washed. So one day I'll use it and wash it and see how it goes. Make up your own minds if you're near a Dollar Tree. But I bought them because if we do Crochet Club again, and this came from the Dollar Tree near my house, not the closest one to my house, but one that's not far from my house. And I would be willing to go get more of that. But if we do Crochet Club in the fall at school, these would be perfect starter. We're going to make a hat for our baby. Hat, maybe, I don't know, can you make a hat for an adult, teenager-ish person with 131 yards? I'm not sure. But for $1, we can at least make baby hats. I think we could do, baby hats out of that, no problem. And that's going to be the first project that we do for Crochet Club, if indeed we get to do Crochet Club this year. If they can play sports, I don't know why they can't crochet, right? So we're crossing our fingers on that, and I thought this would be a really ideal yarn. I think maybe even the thick ones we could do hats with. These, no. I wouldn't put that on a newborn. So anyway, I wanted to try them and see what we think for Crochet Club, because everybody can afford $1. I mean, I will supply some to start with, so I'm going to kind of hoard them up as I go. They're not great baby colors, but they're great practice colors. So, I don't care what really colors they are. With the crochet hooks at the Dollar Tree, if I stock up on some of this yarn and my daughter too, go into Dollar Tree, pick up a few skeins of yarn, we can outfit the kids really inexpensively for their first projects, and I'm really excited about that. So that's one of the biggest reasons. Also, if you wanted to make just like a scarf and you just bought a couple of different colors to, or the same color on a real limited budget, if you buy this, it's $3.69, and you get 330 yards and 306. Where am I? I'm not seeing the yardage. I think it's over 300 yards, a little over 300 yards, and there it is, 364 yards. So if you bought 3 of these, 390 yards for $3. This is $3.70. Worsted weight, and I think this is softer than Red Heart Super Saver, even the new Red Heart Super Saver. This is softer than that. So that being said, Red Heart Super Saver or versus this, where you can buy just as much as you need for $1. I think that's great for starting off the kids. So I'm real excited about that. And for even, like I said, if you wanted to make a scarf and you wanted, you know, one solid color or a couple of different colors, I mean, there's no reason that you, I mean, these colors look nice together. It would be a nice fall scarf for $3, right? Can you make a scarf for that? I mean, it's less money than you would pay for the one skein of Super Saver. I don't know. Do you make a scarf for one? Yeah, I think you make a scarf with one. No, maybe two. I don't know. But yardage wise, the Dollar Tree yarn is just a teeny bit cheaper than the Red Heart. So there's that. But then the really cool thing that I found there that I didn't even know that they were having was chenille. Look at these. They had it in these 4 colors. And it says just chenille by Premier. So it's like that parfait yarn, the velvet blanket yarn. That's what this is. This color, well, I have that in front of me, is called pink. I hope that's not backwards to you, is it? I don't know. It's a 6 weight. There's 65 yards in here. That's 60 meters, 100% polyester. This says to use a 6mm hook. I wanted to see if this would make a preemie baby hat. And it did. I mean, it's hard to, I mean, I thought with the kids, again, if they continue to carry this, I thought for the kids, if they just did a little square, a rectangle, and I Googled and it said, you know, 10 inches around and 5 inches down for a preemie hat. So that's what this is. I don't know how many yards I used, but I have this much left. And I just did a front post, back post, half double crochet here for 2 rows. Well, double crochet, or not double, half double crochet, and then front post, back post, and then I just did half double crochets. And I just did a rectangle, and then I did a slip stitch join up the back, which I know with this color it's hard to tell. Even this yarn is very forgiving of any mistakes you might have. It's a little hard to see, but this is what I think we're going to start with, and then I just cinched it at the top. And I think this is the kind of project that I want to start them on if we do Crochet Club again. And I think the Dollar Tree could be very beneficial in getting us started with that, because this is cute, right? I mean, it'll fit a little teeny. I will keep this, and then I'm going to, I think, try some of these other yarns with it. I don't think this would be a great yarn for them to start with because the stitches are hard to see. I didn't do the light colors, obviously. Maybe it would be easier in the light colors to see the stitches, but that gray isn't real dark, and I just think it'll be hard to start crocheting working with this yarn, but it's very soft. Very soft and squishy, and it goes far. Like I said, one preemie hat, I probably get 2 hats out of one skein, so that's awesome. So I'm going to, I think, do the next one in a bigger size, just a little bit bigger for like newborns, because, you know, NICU babies don't have to be necessarily itty bitty. They can be, you know, full term babies that are, you know, just have a problem. So anyway, I thought I would share that with you. This is my, and at the Dollar Tree, I also got a little bin to keep all of my Dollar Tree yarn in for while I'm working with it and testing it out and seeing what happens with it. So that's that. Now on this hat, I did not use a 6mm hook. I did want to tell you that. I thought it would make it stiff, so I was going to use an 8, but it's in one of my project bags, and I didn't have time to search for it this morning before going to the oil change place. So I used a 9mm hook. And that's a clover. I love clover. I use my clovers every day, and that's my go-to hook. I got fibers in my throat here, I think. And I didn't like it when I first started using it because it's fast. They're slick. The metal ones, I don't have one of the metal ones in front of me, but the smaller ones with the metal hook or the metal top, they have metal. Once you get into 6.5 and up, it goes into the plastic and it's lighter. But they're so slick that when I was first learning to crochet, I couldn't use my clover. I was crocheting probably close to 2 years and bought a clover hook, and I couldn't work with it. I had to practice because it goes so much smoother than even like the other metal hooks I was using, which were nice hooks. I gave them to Amanda. I gave some of them to Amanda, and then I bought her a set of them because she tried using my clovers and she doesn't crochet fast enough for them either. Like the other ones just don't slide as well. But they're great hooks. I mean, they're nice. There's nothing wrong with them. But the clovers, I think, are just a little smoother, a little glide, a little easier. I would not start kids out with those for sure. So anyway, on to the next thing. I finished this month's Mile a Minute, and now I'm getting I was pulling the yarn for the next month, and I can't find the green that I like. And so I was searching on the internet for variegated green yarns locally. Well, just like ship it to me, whatever. It's having a hard time finding anything. And I found that Red Heart Super Saver has a color called green tones. And so I searched for it at every Joann's and every Michael's, and Hobby Lobby obviously doesn't carry it. I did not try Walmart because you search Walmart, I don't know, sometimes when I search Walmart, I end up with like getting yarn from anywhere. I'll go into Walmart, but I have a hard time searching yarns at Walmart, at least on my phone. There's like, I end up, I don't know, it's weird. So anyway, I couldn't find it. I found it at Yarnspirations, Red Heart stuff, $6.49 a skein. I'm like, what? It's Red Heart Super Saver. Walmart sells it for $3.70 or $3.50 or something. What the heck? So I went on my Joann's app and I found one in stock in like, I don't know, 45-minute drive radius of my house. There was one store that had it in stock. Michael's didn't have it at all. So I'm going to tell you, the skein is a little beat up, but I did get it. And this is the colors. I really wanted it to be more St. Patrick's Day looking colors, but it's showing up darker on the camera than what it really is. There are some dark tones in there, but it is what it is. Then I couldn't find a green. I don't think I have this darker colored green that doesn't clash. So I bought this one. They were on sale, and it is that same color right there. See that? They were on sale at Joann's. If you're interested in getting any Red Heart Super Saver, they're on sale for $2.79. So I drove out a half an hour and bought this yarn. In Menor, Ohio, where this Joann's store was that had that yarn, there's a mall, and Joann's is 10 stores down from Michael's. So I went into Michael's. I thought, well, maybe Michael's will have something in the like impeccable, something in greens. It was a far minute chance. So I'm like, it's 10 stores down. Why can't I go in there? So I did. And I did purchase something at Michael's. They still had some of the skinny cakes. And in talking to the ladies on Zoom, when I told them that I wanted to make those runas out of the skinny cakes, the runa, like, it's like a poncho kind of thing, open in the front. They said they didn't think 2 skinny cakes, because it's a 3-weight yarn, would be enough. They thought I would need 3. So I did pick up these 2 colors because these were my favorites, other than the blue and black and white one with the real bright teal blue. but I already had one of those here, so I picked up these two because they were still $3.99. And so I thought, what the heck, I'm going to buy those, and those two of the favorite colors of mine that they still had, that I can make at least, I think I have 3 in the blue, black, and white one that's called something Rocks. And these 2 are called Sweet Mints, and this one is Turkish Delight. Those were my favorite ones. So I want to make the runners out of those. The others I'll probably just make pocket shells out of. And that's fine too. I'm happy with that. But now I have enough to make the runners on the others. And then, so from there, if you drove a half a mile down on the other side of the mall, they had a Hobby Lobby. So I thought, well, I know it's not their 30% off week, but I do have a 40% off one regular priced item. So I went in to see if they had anything. I'm still looking at, and they do have, and I was debating. For Christmas, I want to do like a green and red, white variegated, or silver and gold, or like I'm debating on, it would be like a different than standard Christmas colors, like the blues and silvers. That would be really pretty too. So I'm going to keep an eye out for that. But Hobby Lobby does carry and had in stock a red, green, and white with a sparkle in it. And they had that in stock because I thought I would never see Christmas yarn at this time of year. But I was really shocked they had that in stock, and I thought, well, maybe I'll buy that with my 40% off. But then they had this red, white, and blue one, and this one is called Old Glory. I do have a red, white, and blue, but it's, I think, more striped than variegated. And I have 2 skeins of it, and I don't know that that's going to be enough to do 3 months worth. And I thought, I don't know how well it's going to actually work up, because it might be too stripy, and I won't get all of the colors. Do you know what I mean? So, because I think that what I have is, it's Dreamweaver, but it's more, I think it's longer stripes, more like a pooling kind of yarn. So I bought this because I thought this is ideal for one of there's 3 months of my calendar cal that of the mile a minute that I want to do in red, white, and blue. I really don't want to do 3 months in red, white, and blue, but there's 3 months that the holiday is like red, white, and blue for holidays for the United States, because we have Memorial Day, which is in memory day anyway. I don't really know the whole, but I don't remember, and I guess I could Google it and why we have Memorial Day, who I think we're memorializing soldiers, but like we do that on Labor Day too, and Veterans Day. So, but I think we're memorializing fallen soldiers, and so that's patriotic, and so you do the red, white, and blue Old Glory stuff. And then the 4th of July is our Independence Day, and that is definitely red, white, and blue. And then there's Labor Day, which is also like a red, white, and blue holiday. So I really don't want to do 3 red, white, and blue holidays, but I don't know what else to do for those months. So that's what I have. And this one is different than the ones that I have. And this comes up before any other month that I didn't have a yarn for. And it comes up before Christmas. The other one that I need, that I'm looking for yarn for, and if anybody sees or knows of anything, but I'm thinking it'll be in the fall before I actually see, hopefully can find anything, is for Halloween. I want black and red yarn. I mean black and orange yarn, and but it's got to be a 4-weight. I don't know if I still do. I think I might have used it. I had was it Hometown USA? That's a 5 or a 6. I think it's a 5 bulky, and they had it in sports teams colors. So I have some that's black and orange, but that's a striped yarn, and it's a 5. So that's not going to work for my blanket. I have to have a 4 worsted. And then when I was there, I picked up patterns, because I always pick up patterns when I'm at Hobby Lobby. They always have really awesome patterns. And I have been able to read their patterns all on my own. So let's see, I got this one. So most of the time when they have the written patterns out, you can download them for free on their website, like hobbylobby.com, and then you look at DIY section, I think is how you get into that. So they had this shawl, which I think is so cool. And then they had this, this one is called Good Shawl. Shawl Good. Oh, that's what it's called. Shawl Good. And then they had this one right here. It's in the same pamphlet, but it's called Crochet Hooray. And that's more like a wrap. I don't know. Triangle shawl. This is a shawl. It's not a poncho. Then they had these lubbies. Little flamingo, a unicorn, and a sloth. So pick that up. They had some cotton hats. I think that's all that's on here is cotton hats. Oh, no, wait. I lied. Booties. Slippers. Which, I might try those. I don't have the yarn for it because they use soft cotton yarn. I don't have any of that. And this little soft sleeve for your iPad. And then they have this one. The poncho is knit. This poncho is knit. This is crochet. Let me tell you the names. Fringe Win is this one. And the other one is called Top Trending. But like I said, that one's a knit pattern. So if you're interested in those patterns, I know that they put them online for free. So have at it, because you can get that from anywhere, I'm sure. Anywhere across the world if you can get on the internet. It's been over half an hour. This was a long one, guys. I really didn't need it to be so long. But I appreciate you sticking around and seeing all the stuff. Seeing the yarns. See my little hat. I never made a preemie hat before. It didn't take very long. I think like 20 minutes. 20 minutes to crochet, and then I had a fight with trying to figure out how to cinch the top. Because I couldn't get the thread to go through my yarn, my darning needle, so I had to kind of weave it with a smaller hook. Then it wasn't really that big of a deal. It didn't take that long. But maybe I need to get those darning needles with the string at the end, the fishing line or whatever. Those are kind of cool. I wonder how hard it is to pull that, break those, because I would probably be really good at breaking them. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. I hope you had a totally awesome day so far, and I hope it's a totally awesome rest of your day. I will see you in the next video, at least on Monday, right? Mondays and Fridays and any days in between that I come up with a video. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Happy hooking. See you next video. Bye.